Alright guys, walking into MGM National Harbor. Just want to tell you about Rad Poker. It's a 6-second heads-up hold'em app. Helps you make better decisions at online poker and at the live poker table. Go check it out. Android, Apple, description down below. Go download it, and I'll see you on there. Alright, what's up guys? It's me, Tony G, come to you from MGM National Harbor Casino. This is episode 130 of my poker vlog. We're down in Northern Virginia for work, and we took the 10-mile ride up the road here to MGM National Harbor to give you guys some MGM poker content. I hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go. Alright guys, real quick, if you're new here, do me a favor, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It helps the channel out a lot, helps me out, and if you're not new here, I appreciate you guys returning. And listen, see the mask? Don't want to wear it, but it's a rule in this casino, so I'm wearing it. And I got a couple available along with some other stuff in my merch store. Go support the channel down below, click on it, go get a card protector, felt lace card protector, a hat, mask, t-shirt, hoodie. Appreciate it. Okay, after being ridiculously card dead the first 45 minutes or so, I have pocket nines in middle position. It limps to me. I make a 10 to go, and we go 3 ways to the flop, which is Jack, 8, Queen with 2 spades. The small blind checks it over to me, and I throw out a bet of $20. The cutoff folds, and the small blind calls, and we're off to the turn. The turn is the 3 of hearts. Actually checks all the way around to the river. I'm not sure why I checked at that moment, but it checks to the river, which is the Queen of Diamonds, now pairing the board. The small blind checks it over to me, and I throw out a bet of $25. He thinks for a good 10 or 15 seconds. He's like struggling with a call. I mean, it's only $25, but he was struggling. He says, okay, show me your pocket nines. And I thought he was joking, so I threw the pocket nines down there on the table, and he shows the same. We're chopping this up. Okay, a couple orbits later, I have pocket jiggities in middle position. I call the $6 straddle, and apparently a lot of other people wanted to get into the straddle game because they also called. We got a total of 5 people going to the flop here. The flop is pretty terrible for pocket jacks. It's king, ace, 4, rainbow. A lot of overcards there. Checks to me, and I throw out a bet of $15. And after all those people called the $6 straddle, only one person, the under the gun +1, calls. So we're heads up to the turn, which is the Queen of Spades. Again, not a good card for me. Need a 10 really on the river, but it checks around. He checks it over to me, I'm sorry, and I decided to just go ahead and check it to the river. The river is the 5 of clubs. This time he starts shuffling some chips, I guess to get a reaction out of me. And he decides to check it over to me. And I decided to go ahead and check to see if he was trapping me. And he wasn't. He didn't have anything. I show him the jacks. And he just mucks his cards. And we'll take down the small pot. Okay, in this hand I have the King of Hearts, Jack of Clubs in middle position. It limps to me and I make it $10 to go. The button calls and 2 other people call, including the big blind. We're going 4 ways to the flop. The flop is 10, Jack, Ace with 2 hearts. It checks all the way around to the turn. Apparently nobody wanted to bet the flop. The turn is the 6 of spades. This time it checks all the way around to me. I throw out a bet of $20, and the button thinks about it, but calls the $20, and so does the big blind. So now we're just 3 ways to the river. The river is the 9 of diamonds. I'm not feeling too confident in just my jack here. My gut's telling me it's no good, but I check, and then the button cuts out a total of $75 in chips. I decide to fold after the big blind folds, and I just felt like he probably had 2 pair and I was no good, so we're folding. Okay, in this hand, it was a hand that I played after being card dead for about 20 or 30 minutes. I couldn't get anything, and I pick up this hand. Okay, so pocket 7s here. I'm on the button. The middle position raises it up to $10. After a couple people do limp, that's why he raised, I'm assuming. I decide to call the $10. The small blind folds his cards, and the big blind goes ahead and calls, and we're going 5 ways to the flop, folks. The flop is pretty decent. It's 8, 10, 7 with 2 hearts. That's right. We flop bottom set. We flopped a set finally. The big blind bets $10. I call, and the under the gun calls, I believe. So we're 3 ways to the turn, which is the 4 of spades. I throw out a bet this time of $10, and only the big blind calls. So now we're heads up to the river. The river is the Jack of Hearts. I still feel pretty good about my set of 7s here. He checks it over to me, and I'm trying to decide how much to bet. I decide on $50, and he throws the 50 in there along with a string bet of another 15 or so, and the dealer's like, nope, that ain't happening. And as you saw there, and yeah, so the dealer's like, showdown. I tell him I have a set of 7s, and he says, flush, baby, 9 deuce. What? Yeah, we'll lose that one, I guess. Okay, so I've lost 3 or 4 pots in a row, along with just post-flop money in the pot and just giving it up. And I pick up this hand. I guess you could say I'm a little tilted, but I decided to play this hand anyway. Okay, ace 8 in middle position. Like I said, I was a little tilted. Probably shouldn't be playing this. I limp, and it gets raised to $10 by the gentleman next to me there. And after he calls, the guy next to him calls, and there's a total of 6 of us, folks. What? I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. 6 of us in the flop here. The flop is nowhere near decent for us. It's king, 4, deuce with 2 spades. I don't have a king. I don't have any spades. I have ace high. It's $10 to me now, and after I think about it, and I don't even know what I'm thinking about, I look at my cards, I should just be folding. I just go ahead and throw in the 10. I don't know why. I'm very tilted at this point. And 3 other people call, so there's about 100 in the pot now, and we're going 4 ways to the turn. The turn, it gets worse. It's the Queen of Hearts. It checks to me, and it checks all the way to the cutoff, I believe, who bets $25, and that's about it. I'm out. I'm done. Well, in for 320, out for 100. So I just don't even know anymore. It's been 4 or 5 losing sessions. It's disheartening. I know I'm making mistakes, and I know everybody's going to be like, "Oh, you got to study, you got to do this." And I mean, I do look into what I've been playing and how I've been playing it, but when people play stupid shit like 10-3 off and 7 deuce off and stuff like that, and beat you with flushes on the river, and and my bet sizing needs work. I get it. I'm not letting people get to the river or the turn to beat me and that stuff, but still disheartening. And yeah, I guess we're just going to keep grinding. Next episode might be a tournament just to change things up, and then not too long from now will be Atlantic City and then Vegas. So hope you guys are enjoying this. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you liked. Tell me what you didn't like. And I'll see you in the next episode. And don't forget, it doesn't matter how you're living your life, as long as you're living the felt life.